The Dangerous Perfection by Jean-Auguste Dominique Ingres. For centuries, artists searched for the perfect human body. Balance, harmony, grace. But few pursued ideal beauty as obsessively as Jean-Auguste Dominique Ingres. His women appear smooth as porcelain. Their skin almost untouched by reality. Their bodies elegant, silent, and strangely unreal. At first glance, Ingres seems devoted to classical perfection. But look longer. The bodies begin to change. The backs become impossibly long. The limbs unnaturally delicate. The anatomy subtly distorted beyond human proportion. And yet, somehow, the illusion remains beautiful. Born in France in 1780, Ingres became one of the great masters of neoclassicism, a movement inspired by ancient Greece and Rome. Artists of this period believed beauty reflected order, discipline, and ideal form. Ingres trained rigorously in drawing, believing line itself was the foundation of artistic truth. For him, the contour of the body mattered more than realism. This explains why many of his nude figures feel suspended somewhere between reality and fantasy. One of his most famous works, Le Grande Odalisque, shocked audiences when it was first exhibited. The reclining woman appears sensual and elegant, but anatomically impossible. Her spine seems unnaturally elongated. Her proportions distorted. Ingres sacrificed realism in pursuit of visual seduction. The result was not simply a woman, but an idealized dream. The painting was also influenced by Orientalism, the European fascination with imagined Eastern luxury and exoticism. The odalisque became a fantasy figure, distant, mysterious, and unattainable. Yet beneath the polished beauty lies emotional silence. Ingres women rarely reveal clear emotion. They appear withdrawn into private worlds, almost untouchable. This creates a strange psychological tension in his paintings. The viewer admires the beauty, but also senses distance and isolation. Ingres transformed the nude into an object of perfection so refined, it almost escapes humanity itself. Unlike later modern artists who exposed emotional vulnerability, Ingres concealed emotion beneath flawless surfaces. Everything appears controlled, every curve carefully designed, every gesture deliberate, every line purified, and yet, perhaps that perfection itself feels haunting. Because real human beings are imperfect, emotional, fragile, Ingres gave the world something else, the dream of impossible beauty. His influence would echo through generations of artists, from academic painting to modern fashion photography. Even today, his figures continue to shape how elegance and femininity are imagined in visual culture. Jean-Auguste Dominique Ingres did not paint the body as it truly was. He painted beauty as fantasy. And perhaps that is why his art still fascinates us, because somewhere between reality and illusion, Ingres created a vision of perfection the world could never fully possess.